Episode 1 of the Cubs franchise mode. Just going to quickly go through the roster here. The reason why I'm doing the Cubs is, well, favorite team. Got them tattooed on me. And this is a world where Justin Steele is back. The injuries are non-existent to start off this franchise mode. So we have Shodi Managa, Cade Horton, Justin Steele, Matthew Boyd, Jameson Taillon, and Edward Cabrera at starting pitchers, with Jackson Wiggins being our big prospect there with B potential, 24 years old. We got Javier Assad that we can call up in case of an injury. For our closer, we got Danny Palencia, and we also have Gavin Hollowell and Jack Neely on the 40-man. We got Phil Maton, Shelby Miller, Hunter Harvey, Caleb Thielbar, Jacob Webb, and Hobie Milner. Catchers, we have Carson Kelly, Miguel Amaya, Moises Ballesteros. We have my cat wanting to play fetch. First base, we have Michael Bush and Tyler Austin. Second base, Nico Horner. Third base, Alex Bregman with one of our top prospects, Pedro Ramirez, chilling in AAA. Moises Ballesteros, also a top 100 prospect. Forgot to say that. Dansby Swanson is shortstop. Ian Happ in left field. Pete Armstrong and top prospect Kevin Alcantara in center field. And then Seiya Suzuki and Matt Shaw in right field. Matt Shaw being our big utility man, playing the infield and playing right field. And just as he has during the spring. Pitching rotation, Matthew Boyd has been announced to get the opening day nod in real life, so he's going to get the opening day nod in game 2. Then Imanaga, Horton, Steele, Taillon, Cabrera. I am going to run a 6-man rotation, which they need to add to the game. They added bullpen games, which would be nice down the line probably, but I would like to have a 6-man rotation, please. Valencia closing with Maton and Thielbar, right-handed, left-handed setup men. Then middle relief, we have Hobie Milner as the lefty specialist. Then Hunter Harvey, Shelby Miller going to be the main people. Jacob Webb, I don't plan on using all that much. Lineup is the same versus righty and lefty. I like this lineup. I want to keep this lineup for as long as it's healthy, unless people prove they need to be moved up or down. Michael Bush leading off playing first base. Bregman batting second, playing third. Seiya Suzuki batting third, playing right field. Pete Armstrong batting cleanup, playing center field. Nico Horner batting fifth, playing second base. Ian Happ batting sixth, playing left field. Dansby Swanson batting seventh, playing shortstop. Moises Ballesteros batting eighth, playing DH. And Carson Kelly catching and batting ninth. That is going to be our normal everyday lineup. And then, obviously, Miguel Amaya, backup catcher. Tyler Austin can play first base and corner outfield. Alcantara can play outfield. And Shaw, right field and infield. Let's actually take a look at the Nationals roster. Of course, led by James Wood. Running Miles Michaelis on opening day. Oh man, this team is bad. Keeper Ruiz, they got Harry Ford up in the majors, top prospect. Chaparro, Luis Garcia, Brady House, former top prospect. CJ Abrams, there's Eli Willits down there. James Wood, Dalen Lyle, Jacob Young. Robert Hassel did not make the roster. Joey Weimer made it over him. Dylan Cruz. So this is a pretty bad team. Check there. We are rated the third best team in the league. The Nationals are ranked dead last 30th, so hopefully we can pick up wins. Hopefully we can at least win 2 out of 3. We are where it is. We are at home to start the year. Gonna go ahead, play the full game. Gonna go ahead and do broadcast here for the first game of the year.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. So the Chicago Cubs, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
Want to get that little pregame presentation there for opening day. Matthew Boyd warming up. 3.21 ERA last season. Had a great year. I use meter pitching, timing batting, for those wondering, playing on Hall of Fame with dynamic difficulty on. All right, let's get a first pitch fastball over to Dalen Lyle. Nice, got a swing and a miss. Nice, strike two. Go ahead, slider. Strike three, strike out Dalen Lyle to start the season.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, with an excellent arm on the mound, Stingy, this won't be easy. They'll need to
Oh, Robert Hassel is in the majors for them now.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gate, they'll have a shot. If not, look out.
I'm getting close to being moved up to Hall of Fame Plus for pitching. Nolan Arenado close to 2,000 hits. I'm surprised he hasn't reached that mark yet.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your...
Nice back-to-back strikeouts for Lyle and Wood to start the game.
There appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one.
All right, now C.J. Abrams.
This ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
2 down, nobody on. And that one's fouled off.
All right, what do I go with here? 2 strikes. Go with the circle change, slow and in. Strike 3. Strike out the side in order for Matthew Boyd to start the game. Love to see it.
3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. You just witnessed something.
Oh, that was an immaculate inning, too. I didn't notice that. Miles Michaelis, who's definitely seen a lot of the Cubs throughout his career, playing as long as he did in St. Louis.
This one, Miles Michaelis. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog.
Miles Michaelis, sinker baller. All right, let's go.
Mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that
Ooh, first pitch up and in, way up and in. 5-pitch walk to start the game. Good job, Michael Busch. Get on base. Patience is golden. Achievement unlocked. As a batter, draw a walk. All right, Bregman.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit.
Up the middle, base hit. Hold Michael Busch at second.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shut
Good piece of hitting there. Slider middle away. Hits it up the middle. Seiya Suzuki up now. That was a hittable pitch. I was late on it, though. All right, 0-2. At least get the runners up.
if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way
Strike 3. I chased one there. All right, PCA.
Center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pico Armstrong. Perfect in the gap.
One runs in. Here comes Bregman around.
Come on, Bregman.
Relay throw home.
Safe 2-run double for Pete Core Armstrong. Quick 2-0 lead here in the first. None of those pitches have been in the zone, and it's a 2-2 count. That's rough. Fuck. That was just bad base running decision by me. Oh, that's going to get me picked off too. Bad base running for the last 2 outs is frustrating. All right, Joey Weimer. Oh, Weimer, my bad. BCA is able to cut it off. That's their first hit of the game after just striking out the side in the first. Not able to turn it, hits too softly. All right, let's go. 0-2 count. Oh, he's able to foul that one off. Got him to chase a bad pitch there. Perfect throw there.
This is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
And strike 3 called. Love to see that. Perfect throw from Carson Kelly. Gets them out at second on the wild pitch. And then Matthew Boyd gets the punch out. That one was definitely a ball, but I'm not going to challenge that one. Drop, 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 drops in for a hit for Hap. All right, Dansby. I want a good year from Dansby at the plate. Dansby and Hap, I'm going to be safe, thank you. I'm going to be looking heavily at Dansby and Hap and how they do at the plate. All right, Ballesteros. 4 to 6 to 3, double play. Call stood. Depending on how easy the pitching ends up being, I might switch it to from meter to what's it called, pinpoint or classic. I think it might be called classic. So that way it's just fully in the pitcher's attributes hands. Rain delay.
Hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game.
Last about 30 minutes. I'll keep the current pitcher.
So digging in, Brady House.
If it was longer, I would have thought about putting in Edward Cabrera, but 30 minutes, I think Matthew Boyd's got this.
There's a strike.
Thank you for that call, umpire.
Gonna count 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The throw to first.
Now, the thing with guys like Hap and Dansby, the guys who I'm going to keep my eyes on, is I know their defense will be there. They're phenomenal defenders. I'd say I'm up to Hall of Fame plus for pitching now. I know Dansby and Hap are going to get the job done and play Gold Glove level defense. Nice catch there from Hap as I'm saying that. But I really need their bats to come through for me. All right, Bush. There we go. Lines one up the middle for a base hit. Bush has a walk and a single now. Bregman lines that one down the left field line. I think Bush can score on this. Oh, that was a really good... Oh, he dropped the ball. 3-0 lead. I did not see that curveball out of his hand very well. Shame. Not going to send Bregman to third there. Not with 2 outs. That was a really, really good slider. Was on the low and in corner. Shame. But we do bring 1 run across on the Bregman double. Right, 2-2 count. Go with the slider. I think that's what I got him striking out with in his first at bat. Got him again. 5th strikeout of the game now. Yep, that's going to be a double. Easy double for James Wood. That slider felt like it hung. Middle of the plate, probably a bit low. Yeah, low and middle of the plate. Thank you, Wood, for not advancing, because that would have been not an online throw. Joey Weimer, he's the one who got the first hit of the game for them. Now, the hard thing about this rebuild, this franchise mode, is going to be trying to take my Cubs fan bias out of this, because there are definitely players I am biased towards, and Happ is one of them. Happ is my grandpa's favorite player. My grandpa's the one who got me into baseball. I saw Dansby play in real life his rookie year in Atlanta. That one out of Weimer's reach. Go 3, Dansby. 1 out triple for Dansby Swanson. Let's go. All right, Ballesteros driving the run. That's all I'm asking. That was a good hittable pitch. Tagging up, and he will score 4-0. Ballesteros, thank you for the RBI. Oh, I forgot it was a 1-1 count. I thought it was 0-2. Should not have swung at that regardless, but I was trying to protect there. The starting pitcher's lines. Michaelis has a 9 ERA so far through these 4 innings. 7 hits allowed, 1 walk. Does have 4 strikeouts, though. Liner, right to Bregman. Easy out there. Nice play there, Michael Busch. Andres Chaparro, absolute blast. 402 feet. Puts the Nationals on the board. I gave him a fastball down the middle, and he crushes it. So the shutout is gone now for Boyd. I'm hoping I can at least get 6 innings. Well, I shouldn't have any problem getting at least 1 more inning out of him. If he can go 7, that'll be phenomenal. But out of my pitchers, I just look for quality starts every time out. That's what I want them to strive for. Andre Granillo coming in now. Bush opposite field. That'll be caught. Yeah, that was an easy catch. Oh, chased a bad pitch there. All right, Seiya looking to avoid a hat trick here. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. But I'm afraid if I sit slider, I'm going to end up being a mile late on a fastball down the middle. And a 3rd strikeout for Seiya, which I pretty much have been this whole game. He pops one up. That should be an easy play for Carson Kelly. All right, I think the circle change is the only pitch I haven't thrown, as that one was a hanger. He hangs at first. Dalen Lyle, 1 out single. Yeah, that changeup hung right down the middle. Ooh, that was a good slider. Good take there from James Wood. I was going to be aggressive with the slider, but 2-0 count. And not able to turn 2 there. But did get the force out at second. And they tried a hit and run there with CJ Abrams. All right, but he fouled that one off too. Strike 3 on the slider. Thank you. Good night. Going into the 7th. I'll start warming up Thielbar and Shelby Miller for the 7th, just in case. Oh man, timed it up, but he got underneath it. Shortstop. I think that's Nunez. Great play there from Nunez. And that'll do it for Granillo. Thank you. Mitchell Parker coming in now. That's 4 straight curveballs to start the at-bat. That's crazy. And then I was late on the heater, so it worked out for him. Mitchell Parker, I thought he was a starter, but apparently he's going to be in the bullpen this year. Got him on the sinker. 8 strikeouts for Matthew Boyd. I hope the slider doesn't hang. Ooh. That probably was a ball, but man, that was a good 3-2 slider. And Keibert Ruiz gets a single here. Time to bring in the bullpen. Shelby, come on in. Hello, Cat. Great game for Matthew Boyd. Let's try a sweeper here. Got him. Guns him out at third. Carson Kelly throwing out 2 base runners so far. And that frees up Shelby to go for another high hitter. Dropped third strike, but still gets him. You're a lot better versus lefties than you are righties. I chase one. Alright, Ballesteros, you are not better versus lefties than you are righties. I want Ballesteros to get his share of at-bats versus lefties, though I want him to be able to improve versus lefties. Ballesteros and Michael Busch both, and I guess PCA too. All the lefties in the lineup, I really want to get their cuts in versus lefties to, I don't know, hopefully improve in that regard. Nice grounder down third base line, but unfortunately it'll just result in a ground out. Curveball in the dirt got me. But the Keibert Ruiz not able to throw it on line, and Carson Kelly reaches base. Both those were close enough that there was a chance they were called strikes. As Busch reaches base for a third time. Walk, hit by pitch, and a single. I think a single. Either way, a hit, a walk, and a hit by pitch. Now Bregman's up. Let's go, Bregman. Split the gap. 2 more runs score, up 6-1. Out number 3, but 2 more runs scored thanks to Alex Bregman hitting his 2nd double of the game. Bregman coming up massive here opening day, his debut as a Cub. Goodbye, Brady House. Another strikeout for Shelby Miller. Milner very well might end up throwing like 80-90% sweeper for me this season. Strike 3 on Dalen Lyle called. 44 contact versus lefty for PCA. Yeah, with the wind blowing in, that's not going anywhere. Good running catch there. All right, there we go. I want Horner to hit for a high average like real life. I want Horner to be hitting at least like, I want him to bat 300. But if he can sit in the 280 plus range, I'll be happy. But 0 for 4 is not going to do that. All right, Hap, show me what you got. Broken bat, that's what you got, as I swung at a bad pitch. I had in my mind take first pitch the entire way there, and then I still swung at it. Call him. Yep. Back-to-back punch-outs for Hobie Milner out of the pen. Now comes CJ Abrams. Dansby way too slow on that one. CJ Abrams easy single. Strike 3, 1 out to go for an opening day win. Try to get him with the circle change here. Strike 3, opening day win. That's what I like to see. Get the job done. 6-1 win. I would think Bregman has to get player of the game. Player of the game goes to Matthew Boyd, 6 in the third, 5 hits, 1 run, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk. They ended up with 6 hits. Luis Garcia, Brady House, Nasim Nunez without hits. We ended up with 8 hits, but a lot of players got multi-hits. Ballesteros, Kelly, Horner, and Suzuki all without hits. Bregman 2 doubles, PCA a double, Dansby a triple. Bregman drove in 3, PCA drove in 2, Ballesteros drove in 1. Bullpen came in and got the job done. 2 2/3 innings, 1 hit, and 7 strikeouts. Phenomenal opening day.